start us off with an opening statement.
Yeah, it was fun, and biggest thing is I think we were a completely different team in the way we came out and approached the game than yesterday. And we talked about yesterday. Obviously, yesterday we knew it was going to be tough because we knew the opponent so well. We knew they're a solid opponent, so you know that game's going to be tight. It's going to be tense, and I feel like all of us kind of had a big weight off our shoulders once we got by Regis, and we played much looser and freer, and I think it showed.
You know, you guys took a quick 4-0 lead. They come right back. You know, the big adage in sports is how you respond, and these girls responded right back, and then they got within a run, and again, they held them off and completed the game. So that was huge by your team today.
Absolutely, and that's what we talk about. We're not looking for perfection from anybody. We're looking for consistency and how we respond to teams coming at us or something going, you know, not our way. And you're right. You know, they got the inning going with an unfortunate play, and they got the big hit by a good hitter. But you know, we stayed right here and we responded and we came back offensively. We didn't go back on our heels, and you know, that's, as a coach, is something we're trying to preach and teach to them. That was really exciting, and definitely proud of them for that.
I know as a coach, you're relying on your seniors and your middle of the lineup. Your bottom of the lineup came up big, 4 RBIs. That's incredible to see, and a huge reason why you came with a victory today.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, obviously, usually the middle of the lineup's the productive part, and maybe your seniors are the ones that tend to carry you. But I think all year we've been a team that at different times different people have stepped up. You know, obviously I think Serena's been very consistent since she's been in the lineup as a freshman. Kenzie obviously has done some really nice things as a freshman. And I have BT next to me right here who has, I think, been flying in the shadows a little bit, but she's one of our hardest workers. It's kind of the end of like last year. Kalissa Bakovic came up huge as a freshman who's been nobody kind of really talked about, but one of our hardest workers. This is one of the time when all their hard work pays off. And, you know, obviously she came up with some big at bat, but then huge plays, you know. And is it shocking? No, because you have people that work hard and buy into what we're trying to build.
Talk about the response by your pitcher. I know she wasn't as sharp yesterday, but man, today you kept her in, had confidence in her, and she showed up all the way through.
Absolutely. You know, and that's what Kenzie can do. Yesterday she wasn't sharp. I think she was a little tight. She was trying to be perfect a little bit, and we talked about it. You know, I told her I wasn't upset with her not being sharp yesterday. I was upset that I think it was letting it get to her too much, and she was kind of getting her own head. That even if you don't feel great about something, you don't feel great about a pitch, you need to be all in for each pitch. And one inning isn't about the game. You got to take it inning by inning and worry about winning an inning. And obviously, their big inning, it got started off in an unfortunate way. They got the hit, but she responded and she stayed steady, which was really nice to see.
Kenzie, can you talk about your performance today, coming off yesterday, and tough environment? You're on their home field, the crowd's going, but you stayed tough and you came through with the win today.
Yeah, my defense just really had my back.
Talk about you're a freshman, right? At this point, you know, maybe not a freshman anymore, but just playing through this NCAA tournament environment, that's a tough place for anybody to come in here and pitch well.
Yeah, definitely stressful.
Quick answers. Talk about your catcher and how she kind of helped you through as well. I mean, she's also a freshman, but what you guys are doing here is incredible.
Yeah, Sarena and I work really well together. She usually keeps me calm and like calls the timeouts when she thinks I need them, and she works really well. What am I trying to say? She works really hard behind the plate.
Talk about your pitches. Whether they were just working well for you today, and talk about just staying with it despite, you know, everything that happened on the other end from St. Mary's.
Just come back stronger after like each hit and make sure that I help my team out everywhere I can.
Maybe Serena, you can give us some more insight to
It's kind of the Bill Belichick.
Oh, she's the Belichick of the team? Oh, okay. Hopefully no cheating. So just talk about what the pitcher did for this team today.
I thought she did really well keeping the ball in the corners and low. The umpire had a good strike zone, so she was able to work her pitches. Other umpires are a little tight, so it's harder. But I thought she did a great job keeping it low. A lot of their big hits weren't even on like really good pitches. Like it was balls and stuff. They're a great hitting team, but Kenzie came back. She stayed strong and she made it work. So I'm really proud of her.
So 3 more hits for you today. Boy, the NCAA tournament, no stage is too big for you. What were you seeing? I mean, that was their Heartland's pitcher of the year. You went out there and got some good hits and drove in some runs.
Yeah, it was cool. It just always up for a challenge. They obviously have a really good pitcher, and I don't even think about the crowd. I just take it one game at a time. Obviously, it's a bigger stage and everything, but you just got to focus on the pitch. And, you know, I'm here for my team. I got to do what I need to do for them, so that's really important to me.
So, Brittany, what an incredible catch. And now that saved runs. That could have been 1 or 2 depending on how the ball had kind of trickled off, but you made a catch. Talk about what you saw out there and your thoughts after getting that catch.
Well, beforehand, I just played different scenarios on my head, what I needed to do, and I just saw it right off the bat and went for it and went all out and got to give it for Kenzie because I know she's pitching her heart out there and she's doing really well, so I got to do whatever I can to catch every ball out there for her.
Are you amazed by what these freshmen are doing here?
No, I'm not amazed because they do it every day in practice. They work hard.
So after you got that amazing catch, you came right back and came through with a couple of runs. What did you see on that play, on that pitch, and how excited are you to give your team that lead after giving up the lead?
Well, I noticed she gives away her knuckles, so I kind of sat back on it and just drove, and I've been working left side mostly, so being able to keep my front shoulder in and driving it felt really good to bring some people in.
So, Coach, tomorrow you don't have to play again today. That's incredible.
That's nice.
Championship game. I'm just hoping to see the kind of same thing you saw today from this team, or some things you tell them as you go into championship game.
I said, you know, whoever we see, it could be one of 3 teams. Whoever we're going to see, expect their best, expect them to come out at us right away strong. But, you know, to me, if we bring what we brought today, being a completely different team with our approach from the first day, you know, we're in the driver's seat. So come out like that tomorrow, and good things will happen for us.
I think we're good.
Think we're
Thanks.
good?
Appreciate it.